Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are back doing more racing, but this one was made by me. Alright, so this race is called What Are You Waiting For? And now let's get straight into the race. Now, I'll give you a bit of a backstory while I'm doing the jobs, everything and all that. Now, I actually noticed something while doing racing, when I was testing this out. You can actually get paid pretty good for doing these races. Now, I would suggest you use either the Sand King or the Camacho, which the Camacho I've heard is the fastest vehicle in the game. Now, I was intending for this to be a sports car race, but I had to change it because you'll just sit the end. Let's go straight to the race. So we're going to use the Camacho, like I showed you. Now, there are some weird things about this race, but there are also some pretty funny things, actually. I just want to say this about this race right now, right before we start. Be careful. It's very easy to blow yourself up doing this race. Now, I honestly would recommend using the Camacho over the other one. It's just so much more quicker. Yeah, as you can see, we're actually going to go through all this stuff. But let's just focus on what we're doing now. Alright, so the first change we do is make it to a Stromberg. Now, as you can see, we have now got to get to this checkpoint. Now, I want to give some tips with this part. Alright, build up some speed. Build up some speed while you're in the water. This water thing doesn't last forever. It only lasts for a short period of time and then you're done. But once you get past about this checkpoint, you'll see that you'll have to go towards a ramp kind of thing. Now that ramp will be kind of difficult to get up without destroying the vehicle. Okay, so you see this ramp just up ahead right here? That's the ramp you're going to go towards. Make sure you have your speed picked up and go straight into here. And if you didn't do what I just did, you should spawn right back on here like this. As you can see, I'm back on here carefully. You know, it is possible, but as you saw, I didn't pick up enough speed to get it done. But you need to pick up enough speed if you want to do this. It's not necessarily a hard thing, but yeah, that's there. Okay, so for this one, I'd suggest you use either the jump thing or the boost thing. I couldn't use it then, but you'll see in the next lap that I do. I think this is a double lap. Alright, so the next transformation is the X80 Proto. Now you'll be using the X80 Proto for most of the rest of this race. This race was designed to be easy. It wasn't really meant to be hard. I never really wanted it to be. You might think this part here looks a bit familiar, right? Well, this is actually off the Annoying Race Part 2, I think. But this race is actually really easy. If you haven't noticed already, we actually went through about a several amount of checkpoints in order to get this part done. Like, every single flat bit you see there is actually a checkpoint. So there'd be a checkpoint on every flat bit you'd see. Let's just get this done. I think there's a transformation after this one. There we go. And now we made it back into our Camacho. This is the last vehicle we're going to be using for this entire race. Now, be careful when you're doing this part, otherwise that might happen. Now, I want to make sure I get something out of the way. Now, as you saw, we jumped from that point right up there. What I'd suggest is, first of all, have your map out when you're doing this, and be careful. You don't want to go too fast and you don't want to go too slow for that bit. So let's just finish this race. And now I want to explain this part. You see this little bump here? This is why I wanted this to be a off-road race first, because it just makes it look a little bit more nicer. But if you guys enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!